hopefully. Well, hopefully this works. Don't need that. No, I'm just waiting for the dashboard to pop up. I mean, I don't know if that's working or not, so let me go on to twitch.tv. Twitch.tv, there it is, there's the app. Yep, you've established that I'm live, but you didn't notify me about being live. But that's fine. That is fine. So, view dashboard. Right. Okay, so at least the dashboard's sorted. So as a change from Slime Rancher and that weird browser-based game that I found last time, I'm going to stream. Wait a minute, let me put it up here. Recettear, an item shop's tale. I think I played this like a good few years ago now, and I got so far into it and then it got too difficult for me. So let's actually see if I can actually make some more progress this time. I may not, but you never know. You never know. Right. So if just take the top end off that a little bit, just trying to make sure sound levels are okay. If sound levels are not okay, just put it in the chat. I've got my chat up on my my iPad, so I can see things if needed. So right, let me just stream marker. No stuff it. Go away. What's going on? No, don't go back to the. While I was setting up the stream, I had this playing in the background, and every time it went to this like intro sequence, it was like so much louder than everything else, which was a bit, well, mildly irritating. It also took me a while to realise that Z is like the general sort of accept button. So I'm like hitting like my enter keys, my spacebar, and it's nothing working. So I end up having to just run through the entire keyboard until I found out it was actually Z. And there's also no option to change that, as far as I can see. So, right. Oh, for the love of, she is still asleep. That sounds like me. Does she really not understand how important today is? Probably not, if it's me. Merple, I can't eat another bite. But I can always find room for yummy candy and Nimble Warble. Wake up, please. Ah! Wow, wins it. Ohio! Oh, Tia, good morning. We do not have time for good morning, Recettear? Who knows? Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Absolutely. Today is the day we set for opening the store. Oh, we did? Oh yeah, we did. Murder of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. And then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. Okay. Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, Tia, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, huh? Fair enough. Patience, Recette. I'm going to say Recette. If it's not Recette, then just tell me. It is a virtue you will need. We need to take care of a few matters before we open officially. Like what? We've got to sell, have we? Yeah. Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell. So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true. Where should we go to get stocked up? Best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first stop. Oh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? That old guy. The guild operates as a wholesaler for local merchants, so if we stop by, we can purchase an initial stock. It would not hurt to give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the organisation that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head towards the front door. Ooh, never knew that before. Currently located in the upper right hand corner of the store. Oh, but I wanted to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and reset. Oh, okay. Right. That's interesting. Can I interact with anything on this desk? Apparently not. Okay. But you know what? I don't remember anything of this game. But like I said, I played it quite a few years ago. So, yeah, of course I'm not gonna... Go! Go! Right, so... Recettear, town square. This action will not take any time. If you turn now, no time will pass. Yeah, so like traditional games of this caliber, it's like usually like Asian RPGs and stuff. There's normally like a day system sort of thing. I assume there is one here, but obviously this first interaction does not use any time. Konnichiwa? Hello? A girl and a fairy? You two are. Yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. Well, it's an interesting thing to call about now, yeah? Well, that is not, well, an incorrect assessment. Could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners. Don't be mean. Ha ha ha. Forgive me, partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Ha, very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. Do you get to date in this game? I want to date this guy already. I mean, look at him. He's got his beard, he's got his scarf, he's got his apron. What a guy. We appreciate your kindness, thank you. We appreciate your kindness, thank you very much. No problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds are limited, so do not go completely overboard. I'm probably going to go overboard here, love, so just saying. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. I've already got a restriction on me. Well, it's not really my shop then, is it? Oh. Time to stock up a bit, eh? Step on up. Right, so I can talk to him. I can sell, but I don't have anything to sell. I can leave, but we're here to buy. One sword and a long sword. So I can buy more of the one. Can I buy? Oh, yeah, I can. Let's just buy all of them. And I can't afford. Oh, there's more things here. Damn. Well, let's hope that these swords become popular anyway, because I've just bought all of them. Is there anything else that's of 300? I can get like, God, there's so many things. I mean, I'll buy 3 clothes as well. I mean, it's a bit of a bad shop when I've only got 2 items to sell, but they are really good items, I must say. It's a very wordy game. We'll leave it there for now. I'll come back to his teachings later on. Just for now, let's just sell some things. Right then, will that be all? Yes, this is perfect. We should return when our stocks run low again. Haha, I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something. Ooh, a little something extra. Startup gift. Well, you don't get that off Goodman, do you? Walnut bread. Oh, thank you. That's kind. Alright, little lady, give him your all. Capitalism. She's just saying capitalism to everybody. She loves it. She is definitely a Tory. Well, Adam Smith would be proud of us at any rate, or Adam Smith. I must admit, I am not that clued up on American politics. But I just said she would be a member of the Conservative Party if she was in the UK. So, Recettear. We're returning back to the shop, so I'm assuming this is where we learn how to stick items in our shop. Very well, it is time to give you a crash course on the basics of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First we need to put some items on display. If we do not have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. So I need to get near these counters. Just so, sorry, I just wanted to double check something on the stream. Settings. Right, there we go, I think. Or can I just quickly flick onto my interwebs here? I will not be long. I just wanted to just double check that my channel was as it should be. Yeah, that's fine, right. Right, where's my game? There it is. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose what you wish to place in that spot by pressing the primary button. I assume that's Z. I don't know why it's Z, and I don't know how to change it from Z, so I've just turned off my dashboard, haven't I? Melon. There we go, we're back. Primary button. That's exactly what I thought, don't worry. You'll understand it when you try it, trust me. Now remember, what you place will affect how people perceive the store. So think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Alright, well, so from my past retail knowledge, I did work in a retail store for like 4.5 years or something. It's a pet shop as well. We used to sell animals, were real cute. Anyway, I don't want to go off topic. Best place to sell for something to sell is to be here, right in the shop window. Then again, you don't really need to be a retail expert to know that anyway. But shh, I like to feel good about myself. Recette, may I speak with you a moment? Sure, what is it? There's counters by the window. Items you place there are visible to anyone passing by on the street. As such, putting eye-catching items, the sort of thing that makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything, on those counters is a core principle of running a shop like this. What did I just say? I'm a genius! I'm an expert. I'm like Mary Portas, wherever she is these days. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop, exactly. What is placed there greatly affects interest in our business. So choose what to place there very, very carefully. Wow, I never thought about it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. Yeah, well... Alright, okay. So we're placing things individually here. Well, just continue with this pattern then, I suppose. No. Ah! I want to put it in that. There we go. Oh. Well, I wanted... Oh, I've got walnut bread, I forgot about that. Well, if I put walnut bread there, then I have enough to finish the sequence. Don't ask me why I'm doing this, it's weird, but hey. It's my shop, I do what I want. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look done, my... Do not worry, everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Oof. Could you get any sassier? Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Right, Right, let's go then. Sit at the counter. So I assume this is when the shop opens and then things get sold. The items are in place and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay. So to start with, I will lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Oh, right, okay. Sounds like uni all over again. Right, now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. True. Just be happy. Welcome. Greeting the customer helps them feel comfortable and relaxed. Probably doesn't. You still get shouted at there. Well, in the store, their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays and then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Target, Lonzo. Could I get this, please? No. What they want will be in the target window. You will also be able to see the name and base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Also, if you press... Beg my pardon. Also, if you press button 3, I assume that's key 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult the custom.exe program included with your Recettear if you... breaking the fourth wall here. If you wish to check or alter your button config. Oh, so you can do it. You just have to do it in a different thingy. That's unique. Wait, button 3, custom.exe. That's exactly what I thought. I really associate with this character on multiple levels. Focus, Recette. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Oh. Never a true word has been spoken. Oh, okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try and name a price higher than the base. Try naming a price if you will. Less... Well, you likely notice that the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Press up, okay. Should I have like 200%? Let's offer 200%. Okay. Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As might be obvious, if a customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale and you get a little bit of experience along with the money. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, but not so much that they want to storm out, you can then negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That is the key here. Offer a price, but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long you can keep handling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person in question is. As we're starting out, you will not be able to haggle for very long, but after customers begin to trust us a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. Well, time to put theory into practice. Okay, let's get on with it. Come on. Welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay, pick a price, right? Needs to be high. Yes. Oops. Yeah. Let's just do 200%. So I mean, generally in real life retail, in like the shop I worked, doubling up on the cost price was quite normal. Certain things you'd have a lower margin on if you tried to stay competitive, etc, etc. But stuff like this, doubling up, is reasonable. Oh dear, if you try and charge this much, the customer is likely to throw the item in your face and storm out. Okay, guess I won't apply that theory then. So, base price is 1200. Let's do 150% of base price. Okay. At this level, you are likely to end up haggling a little. Oh dear. Alright then, now for the fine art of haggling. Theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly, but as I mentioned, there is a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. You say deduce the desired price, but how do I? A large number of stores sell at about 30%. Now you tell me. Now you tell me. You know, I didn't know this market when I came here. I didn't know what people offered. You know, I'm entering a market here where I have no information. So, 30% over. It is not a hard and fast rule, but people usually accept that price level. Usually. If you can manage to get over that, you will make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, so as a customer, I am haggling. Could you make it a bit cheaper? Got to make it cheaper, but not too cheap. Right, so that is... It's technically cheaper, but still high. Really? Come on! Temperament of the customer as to whether or not you make a sale. Well, that just covers about everything. Let's put the entire lecture into practice at once. You can sell me an item. You'll be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin. Welcome to Recettear. Sorry, I occasionally meep. I've had it a while now. I would like this, please. She wants a 3,000 gold steel sword. So let's offer. Right, well, let's do a 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. I sold a steel. I didn't have a steel sword, did I? Excellent. Let's just do that one more time. Oh, I was a real person. Yeah. Thanks so much. Yes. Expertly done, yes. Right. So I'm just got Twitter notifications going on. That is essentially how it goes. You are quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really. We have still a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store properly. If anyone comes in, simply handle them in the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, you sure? Okay, yes, fine, don't worry. Don't worry, as saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art, and it's a science, you learn as you go. I'll open this up, yeah. Come on, let's serve somebody. Oh, hi, welcome. So she wants the walnut bread. This is nice. Oops. 120, go. Really? 110. That's just fine, thank you. Let's get some pennies in. Glee! I sold walnut bread for 110 picks. Oh, that's the currency then. Congratulations, I sold one thing. Is that really doing well? I sold stuff. Yeah. Recette sold stuff like to people. Hey Tia, I'm so happy I did it. Yeah. I'm not sorry started running an item shop. Okay, we're going into like the entire history of why this shop exists. I mean, technically I could skip the... It's just like the opening sequence. How to run an item shop. Recettear. Well, this is running anyway. Yeah, because I played this game a good few years ago now, but I don't remember any of it. So, yeah, let's see. Yep, the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left. I remember something about the dad and like having to pay some debt off or something. That's about as much as I remember. He suddenly said, "I'm gonna be a hero," and then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. Oh, bless. What? Papa wouldn't knock. Who's that? Yes, who is it? No, there's nobody there. Wait, what? At my feet? Good evening. Yeah, Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass. That's a nice name. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I am the one asking questions. Again, you are Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tia. I am an agent of the Termy Finance Company. This is why she's the loan shark. Finance company? I'm here to collect... Sorry, I've got an itchy ear. Oh, so good. I'm here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here is the contract and my identification. Loan repayment? This is why your father left, I think. In plain terms, I am here to get our money back. If you are incapable of facilitating the payment, this house could be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collaterals? Seize? What? Papa isn't... He's not here. Yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so he assumed he might return here. Even if he's not, however, the contract covers this eventually. Sorry. Quite, as the sole remaining member of his household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. What? But how am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it to be paid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any payment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debt? I wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. Maybe if I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood, and I don't want to be a sailor. What am I going to do? Listen for a moment. I have no clue where you're getting these ludicrous ideas from, but I would never do such a thing. Quite the opposite. I sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I've been sent to support you to the fullest of my ability to repay the debt via labour. What? But I've never worked a single day in my life. Well, time to work then, isn't it? Experience is no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you are willing to work. If you do not wish to work, then that's it. The house is terminated, and I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition to this house faces onto one of the main city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? Really? Recette? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? Oh. I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? All I did was threaten to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish. Even if it was to repair the debt, the poor girl must be terribly confused. On top of that, her father is probably... We're outside? Yayness, it is done. Hey Tia, look, it's done. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, well, it's quite well made. However, I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, is there a problem? Well, the name, you are quite sure you have thought that through. Recettear, of course. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So I put Recette and Tia together to come with Recettear. Isn't it neat? But that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but it's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Well, it's not that, but, well, that is. It's decided for Recettear. Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly, and Recettear. Recettear, racket. Struggling to go to speak to thy fear. Murder. How is it possible to sleep this much each day? How? Tia. Let's do the very best we can. Recette, wake up. Ohio! The clock does have a good morning hand. The clock does not have a good morning hand. That'd be great though. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right? Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tia, let's give it our all. Well, if you really are dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Day 2, eventually. So, I have an item shop and stuff. It's all cool and awesome. So, what do I do now? It's up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can reorganise the shop, or we can even go and search for new stock. Around town or elsewhere. That's a ton of options. How do I choose? It's, as I said earlier, running a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something, we will deal with what comes. Okay. So let's go out. see where we can go. Oh, like got access to. I mean, yeah. So going to a dungeon. I'm looking in the top left. Going to a dungeon will take 2 periods of time. So the Adventurers Guild is obviously where you go into these dungeons, you can pick out loot and then you have to have items and stuff like that for yourself. Can I equip my own items? Like, can I equip this, for example? Like, oh, right. So that's W apparently. Yeah. So this is what I remember is like you've got to have so much money by a certain date, otherwise you lose basically. So can I? Well, let me just keep that on my person for now, and then let's go to the Adventurers Guild and see what they say. This is the Adventurers Guild. Guild manages expeditions, various untamed wilderness areas, abandoned ruins near the city. The area is commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Nuts, we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we could do that, we could sell everything, we get 100% profit. Still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you do wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. Hire can just pick anybody. The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. Indeed, you should first get to know a few adventurers and then build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties usually do not include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you from limb to limb. But the analogy does work, somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah, well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Just be careful not that Recette is not on the menu. Huh? Something wrong? Well, that guy over there. I guess this is our first adventurer. Listen to me! If I can't get work, I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. And if I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Heaven, if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone off the street. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. The item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we have found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, Tia, wait. Son of a... I just bet what cash I had getting to this city and now I can't get into the guild. I don't know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry, great. Pardon me a moment, you there? Adventurer of the seedy look. Who are you calling seedy? Well, you two would be... We're a pair of merchants who happen to be passing. Merchants? Oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I could tell by your seedy nature that your attempting to sell me anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, Tia, stop with the seedy already. These aren't our plans. So you two gonna prove me or what here? Would you like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials? If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd got you a pair of angels then. Why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us his card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see you guys are pretty new at all of this too, huh? Our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no? Alright then, heck, I've got nothing to lose, aside from my previous life anyway. Just have a drink. Got some coke. Yayifications. Glad to meet you two. I'm Recette, nice to meet you. I am Tia. Call me Louis. Louis the Swordsman, good to meet you. Yes, now then. We'll begin all of the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and restorative items. We will then return home for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be waiting here. I'll be honest, I said that and I don't actually realise where we're meant to go. Come to the market, what do we do now? Do we need any of this stuff? We just go home? Pick the items you wish to bring when finished. Oh, right, okay. So, can I buy things with this guy? I mean, I guess that'll do, to be honest. Unless I'll take some clothes with me as well. Take the clothes with me. I'm sure they'll offer some protection. Adventurers Guild. Can I just go now? Yeah, probably I can. Maybe I am unprepared, but never mind. This is the dungeon. Just so, welcome to the jungle, as they say, you know. Oh, we're just going to hold Louis back here. I mean, I'm not a monster slayer, I'm scared. Two of us are perfectly safe. There is a protective field around the two of us. So the monsters we may as well be invisible. So Louis is perfectly safe with them. Not quite. Why not? While in the field, we do not need to worry about monsters, but this is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything inside this place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Can't collect things while we're here then. That's why our adventurer remains outside the field. So he picks up stuff for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. Since we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. So even if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything. But wait, I thought you said we can't. Yes, I will elaborate further if need be later. Naturally, if we get out safely, we can bag as much as our bags will allow us to carry. Cool, wait, as much as our bags will allow. Well, our bags are not bottomless, so if we run out of space, it will be up to us to decide what to keep or discard, so the adventurer focuses on the adventure, while we keep track of what loot he should keep. Does that make sense? KOD, let's get to it. Yes. Right. So, there's a lot of blobs here. I'm not sure if I should be getting into fights at this stage. I don't know how many, like, go to the next floor. Yeah, sure. I just realised that there's a map on the bottom right of the screen. So, alright. Well, I'm getting through here, but I'm not actually getting any items, so I should probably focus on that as well. Oh god. I've discovered how to attack now anyway. Alright, okay. I I understand how to attack now. So, I don't know what that's going to be, but... Oh my god. Jesus. Jesus! Ah! I didn't actually look at the health bar, I'll be honest. What do we do now? Calm down, I thought this might happen. It's unfair, then we should book it back home, as the saying goes. Normally we would not be able to bring any items or lose otherwise. Thanks to this special little box the girl gave us from the spot an item. Okay. I'll admit this has not gone the way I wanted it to go. Oh dear. Oh, the sword, isn't it? Like father, like daughter. Oh dear. Oh dear. Have a moment, please. Is it about my performance yesterday, by any chance? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. We do. Paying it all back at once is totally beyond your means. I recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Totally beyond. You never told me how big Papa's debt is. That is because you would faint if you found out. For now it is a secret. As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase the payment size. Repayment date is nearest the current date, along with the amount due is displayed on the calendar in the main menu. Sure to check it regularly. Okay, yeah. I'll keep an eye on it. Right, well. I think today I'm just going to open the shop, sell some stuff, and then... Hi there. Okay. So, that's not expensive. It's quite cheap, really. That's reasonable enough. Yeah? You gonna sell anything else today? Yes. Oh, it's him. I assume once you've developed a relationship with these characters and actually sell them for more of a margin. So I just whacked my microphone then. That's it. Is that the day of it? Can I go and... Bye. Alright. Can I... Oh, just getting used to this thing. Right, that's all he's got. He's just gonna have to do with it. But we're gonna play it a bit safer this time. Quick irons in bag yet. I don't know how many levels this thing has, but no. Right, I just need to work out how close I can get to things. Oh, bastard. Right, let's get out of this. Yes. Oh. Oh, bastard. Bastard, run, run, run. I ain't got time. I haven't got health either. Maybe this is what she was on about, where I needed to... get like health potions and stuff. At least I've got an item there. Like, do I ever... Yeah, I do. Optimum equipment, right. So he's got everything equipped now anyway, should be a bit stronger. I'm hoping. Ooh, critical hit. Bastard. Run, 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 run. Level up, how do I... Do I actually like... I wouldn't. I think that's automatically applied because he's got full health again. Jesus. Yeah, get out, man. Well, he's getting stronger. Oh, Jesus, look at all these idiots. Bastard. Bastard. Yeah, take that. Can I equip that iron? Can I pick it up? Let's just go. Must be here then. There it is. Thank God for that. Yes, go to the next floor. Right. Let's go up. Ah! Just run away. Run away. Boom. Just run. Go to the next floor. What's that thing? What is that? I think I'm starting to get the hang of the combat anyway. Ah! Okay, I didn't really... I thought I was getting the hang of it and then that happened. Can I pick these items up? Yeah, slime fluid. That sounds nice. Ah! Run! Yeah, let's go. Oh! We made it. We did it. Oh, this is... Did I do it? I did, didn't I? I did it. I've cleared the Hall of Trials. Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now you'll give me money. Where to go, Louis? Recettear, this is all thanks to you guys. This is all well and good, but there's treasure chest just ahead. It behooves us to investigate thoroughly. Tia, you really do like going for money, don't you? What? I do not support such foolishness. There is no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey, no, I love me some treasure too. Don't worry, Tia, I'll feel you on this. You two completely misunderstand me. Open it up. Contents of the chest. Just give me a second here. Hey! Cards. This is an Adventurers Guild card. Here, Recettear, take one like we promised. Oh yeah, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We are not so crass as to demand your very first card. You really should think about who you want to give your first... No, I want this. Recettear, I beg you please, take my very first card. I'd love to, thanks Louis. Awesome, I can't wait to adventure with you to some more. Murder... Really now, young people. I know. Youths of today, eh? Youths of today. It's a door, innit, love? Oh, go home. Go home. Door of return. Normal exploration 2. Every 5 levels or so. Yeah. So, use the door. Better return to town now, yes. So, did slightly better on that second run through. So, we've still got our items. We've also got a raincoat, slime fluid, wooden helm. Yeah, we did well. Good night. Good night. Acceptable. Awesome. Right, so got sword there. Keep the windbreaker, put the raincoat there. Put the wool hat there. Put the slime fluid there. Right, and then I'll keep those for adventures. Adventure Guild is closed now, so I assume I can just sell things then. Open store. Konnichiwa. 300, come on. Want the raincoat? Come on, you gotta buy it at that price. What do you mean you can't buy it at that price? 360, come on. Come on, old man. Give me some pennies. There's a lot of people in. Oh, it's a child. Mommy told me to buy this. Right, let's fleece this child. 130. Oh, not too much. Rough. Well, sold a few items there. It's not too bad. I guess I can't go to the Adventurers Guild today. Guys, yeah. You're actually in the chapel. I'm struck dumb. Well, I gotta be a little fearful every now and then. As I said, struck dumb. I'm surprised too. Yeah, I was praying for heaven to provide me with lunch. Oh, lunch. Somehow I feel as though that is not the main purpose of a chapel, sorry. I think so. Okay. Town Square, what's going on here then? I'll be able to relax in the plaza. You remember those days when you can actually relax in a plaza? Long gone now. You never seem to have trouble relaxing even when you're not in a plaza. Well, it's healthy, right? Market. Market, what can we do now? Buy things. Unthankful statue. The huge character list is hard to keep track of. I'll buy some candy, I mean. I don't really. Let's just buy like a wooden chestplate. Why not? I plan on doing some mild schedule management from you now on. Ensure you're working to an effective manner to pay back the debt. Schedule management. 4 time periods, morning, afternoon, evening and night. What you can do and how much you can do depends on the time of day. Approximately brackets of areas. I think each part's a slice. Like pie. It's some sort of street food. So the morning slice, the afternoon. Anyway, not to explain in detail, generally you can only act between morning and night. Night ends, you need to get to bed, try and run a shop, sleep deprived is unpleasant. Close up when it gets late. So you essentially have two options for each slice. You can open up the store for a time, go to about town for business. You cannot do both at once, so you need to decide in advance what you need to do. Opening a shop or consumer slice and returning to the store after going out regardless of what you actually do will also consume a slice. What goes like the plaza and the chapel? You can get around the town easily enough without to avoid consuming a slice with each move. Anyway, when you return to the shore, the clock advance. So in that case, I should do a lot when I leave the shop. Visiting a dungeon will consume 2 slices no matter what. So go in the morning, I'll get back in the evening. Precisely, thus you can only leave for a dungeon at an early point in the day. If it is night, you have done something else that evening, you cannot go. If I did go, I'd get back real late, right? Exactly. Not only would you enjoy your adventure companions for staying out so late, you would also be dead on your feet the next day. Yes. 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 We've explained this now. Jesus. Right, let me just... I put my chest plate there, and then put my candy there. Right, I'm ready. Let me sell things. You like that, don't you? Konnichiwa. Your daughter-in-law. Wow. Give me some pennies for it. Yay! That's it, apparently. Okay. So can I go to bed now? I can open the store again. Well, I'm pretty sure that he sold me that item in the first place. But never mind. It's fine. I'm merchant level 2 now anyway. So lots of things. Exceeded expectations. Basic understanding of how to sell things to people and not drive them yepperer and easy as pie. Being a truly great store owner involves more than selling things, however. There are times when people will want to sell items to you as well. Expect we'll begin to get such offers soon, but I already buy stuff from the guild and the market. Why would I worry about buying stuff from the customers? Purchase from an individual, do not set prices. In other words, you can haggle as you do when selling, haggle down that is. Ooh, I can really get stuff cheap. That seems like it's pretty hard. Buying and selling is not different. Yeah, set a price, negotiate. Pay less than the base price. Okay, buy low. So high. Yeah, do we need to practice this really? Like, do that. 70% or less. Right, come on. I just wanna do it to real people. Oops. It's not a good start. Let's do that. There. I don't need to practice, love. Just let me go. Right. I can go to the Adventurers Guild now. Depart. Jade Way. So if we do floors 1 to 5, we should be fine. Wipes out that B anyway. Oh. Beat me up. This is irritating. Ah. Right. Get in there. Boom. Oh. It's nearly leveled up again, so at least it's gonna get healed from that, I think. Right, this is... oh. Ah! Oh. Left. The thing. Can I pick it up? Furball. Don't know if these things actually sell in the shop, but never mind. There's the exit. Well, not the exit, the next one. Ah! Oh dear. Shark fin. Sounds exotic. This one. Equip. There then. Sawyer. Ah! Oh my god! What the hell? Just fish everywhere! Oh god, it's a dead end. mysterious ingredient. Okay, next floor. Stay calm. It's gonna be fine. Right. These blobs don't do a lot of damage anyway, so we're gonna be fine. Nearly leveled up. No one leveled up. Right. Got walnut bread as well. What a treat. It's alright. Just chill out. It's fine. Oh, wiped him out in one go. Just keep running. Ah! Oh. Oh, it just... I assume it just takes you to like a random place on the map. What? Back. Boom! Oh! The crown slime. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, this is gonna... I'm dead. Oh, wait a minute. Oh my god. So if I kill these smaller slimes... Do I have, like, items that I can use? Wait. Can I eat the apple? Oh, yes, I can. That's a relief. Oh, Jesus, it's got big again. Ah! Oh my god. I'm not prepared for this, I'll be honest. Well, I mean, it was getting smaller, and then I don't know. And now I can only take one thing with me. Well, take the cloth cape with me. What bugger? Right, I'll just buy them. Just so I've got something to sell. Right, let me take that off because then I've actually... No, go away. Then I've actually got like an attack for tomorrow. Welcome. That's it. Well, today's not going very well. Day 6. So, I do have some money. I'm going to buy that sword. And then I'll buy the raincoat. And then Adventurers Guild. Where? Oh, you can't wear the raincoat, never mind. Right, we'll just go to the Hall of Trials, which is nice and basic, but we can actually get some items. Equip items in bag. Can I... Does it say he's got... So he keeps, like, these items that he buys and stuff. So it's interesting to note. Oh, just wiped him out in one go, this sword. See, I should have just invested in this before. Right, we're not going yet. We're going to stock up on items first. Go away. Level up, right. Good. We'll get stronger and we'll defeat that big slime soon. Right. There is another room up from where we are here. Oh, there's no room, it's just a dead end. Never mind, let's go to the next level. Right. We're getting there anyway. It's at least levelling up, so we might be able to take that boss next time. Oh, no, I'm just passing through, I need items. Oh, run away! Oh, left a mysterious ingredient. I don't know if I can just identify those ingredients here or if I need to appraise them in a way. I assume there is some form of appraisal. When do I have to put that on? I don't think I've got a lot of money at the moment, which is an issue. Right, this is a very small level. Yeah, it's down here. Right, let's creep through here. Let's make sure we get all the items. Ow. Is that perfume? Powerful anti-venom. Well, like a perfume bottle to me, but whatever you call it. Nope. Boom. That showed him. Ah! Lots of items now, so it's looking a bit better. Ow. Ow. Ah! God, there's things everywhere. I levelled up though, which was a relief because it actually heals you, doesn't it? So it's alright. Ah! So many things happening. Right. Let's go. Okay. And we made it! Right, so we got swords, we got venom, we got bread, stuffs. Yeah, let's just leave with all this and let's put it in our store. Right, so I don't think this slime fluid is actually going to do anything. Keep that long sword +3. Put bone sword there. Rusty dagger. Focus staff. Raincoat, because I can't do what else with it. Souvenir charm, yeah. Right. Open the store. I'm fully stocked. Come and buy my wares. Why do you want that? Okay. It's fine. That's it. Well, good night. Well, I at least found a lot of things. Put that going for me. So today, I'm just going to focus on selling all this stuff. So I've got slime fluid, shove that there. Open the store. What do you want? It's for your brother, is it? Well, I'll charge him extra then. Right. It's Grandad again. What do you want that for? Grandad accept 120. Like it when you sell things too expensive, so we have to select cheap to win. Go on. Expensive? That's not expensive. Right, so 10,000 is due tomorrow. I've got 4,410. So I really need to if we go adventuring again today, we should hopefully be okay. I don't know. Depends on what we actually find here as well. Right. Is this the same dungeon layout, or does it is it randomly generated? 'Cause it looks similar to the last one. So we'll go there then. Let's just go straight to the next floor because we need decent items here. getting there anyway. Definitely getting there. So hopefully we can sell these items for enough to actually pay off our debts. Need 10,000 tomorrow. So hopefully that 10,000 is due at the end of the day and we can just sit and sell everything like tonight and tomorrow. That's what I'm hoping anyway. Yes, these are lovely items. Recettear, right. Right, we need high margin items out here. Yes. 1,000, yeah. Muffler. Some sandals. And out. Got some candy there, right. Sell, open the store. Absolutely. Boom. Come on. Oh, why do you always want the cheap items? I don't think we're gonna... We might not be able to do this actually, which would be an issue. I wonder if I could just straight up sell this slime to somebody. Good morning, Reset. Good morning. Incidentally, you're aware that today is the first day of collections. Carefully take a house collections. Let's see. I have a calendar that I can check when I'm on break. So yeah, however, the amount is scheduled to increase weekly. So keep that in mind. Do not get lazy. The bill is due at the end of the day. Work as hard as you can today. Affirmations. Yes. Right. Okay then. So. Right. So these items, which are like my more valuable items, should be. Really oh, that's valuable though, isn't it? 300 on the raincoat. Well, let's see what we can sell now. What? Well, don't think I'm gonna make it. Come on. Thank you. Yes. Leveled up. Don't really know what that means, but I've leveled up. Oh, she's going to tell me. Think so. It was one of the matter. It's not always percent. The customer know what they want when they come in. What do you mean? Wish to make for dinner will be a good weapon and so forth. I'm not quite sure what exactly they wish to purchase. In such a case, we should provide them with advice to help them decide. How could I do? Many customers will simply give up if we do not find them something suitable for their needs. Others, however, will realise that we may have reserved stock. Will inquire whether or not we have something they seek. Suggest an item they would like. In a sense, it is the ultimate chance to show your skill as an item shopkeeper. If you know somebody that know what someone desires, you will very likely impress them and cause them to return. No pressures. Give it a little practice. Oh no, not another practice session, please. Yes. Just let me sell things. Come on. Yes. Yes, I don't care. Come on. Just let me sell things. I'm still practicing, Jesus. However, a weapon, there you go. Make me do it again. Oh. Just buy it, for Pete's sake. Done. Right. Just let me get on with the game now. Come on, I don't need to practice. Right. I'm going to put the longsword there. Because we need to make money. We need to make money. I suppose you have a weapon. Of course we do. Oh, fuck off. Well, that went well, isn't it? Go on, you want to buy that sword now, do you? No. You're a cheapskate, so I'll give you it at that price. What? Like, people are freaking driving me into the ground here. I'm not going to be able to pay this debt off. Come on, Grandad. Thank you. Yes. Boom! Right, I need like just over 1,000 now. Come on. You want that sword, don't you? Yes! Yes, I did it! I did it! I'm so happy. Right, well. All my top items sold. Let's just put some other things in here. Put that in there. Still haven't established whether or not that slime actually sells or not, but let's just roll with it. A wooden helm. Of course you can, sir. Boom. It's Grandad again. Rob. Yeah! Well, this isn't too bad. So, I could say you're a rusty dagger. Well, I'm gonna have to get this guy a decent sword again now if he's gonna use that rusty dagger instead. Right, well. Put the walnut bread there, put the candy there. Got anything else? Slime fluid, anti-venom. Just put slime fluid there. Let's just, you know, empty space does not sell. You want an orange? I'll give you an orange. Boom. Thank you for that. God, I'm gonna sneeze, I think. sneezed. Right, so I paid 10,000. That's a loud sound. I paid 10,000 picks to her as the first of my many debts being paid. Congratulations. Right. So, paid the first of our many debts. So this is it. That insolent little plebeian shop, which is the focus of so much rumour. My, it's so common, so dirty, so dull. How does that little clock get people to come in, I wonder? Well, no matter. This is the perfect opportunity to show that little shrew and this whole city what a truly elegant shop is like. Well, you know, you don't own that store yet, right? It belongs to your parents. Silence, you insolent fairy. It will be mine eventually. That's practically the same thing. A little shop Recettear, your days are numbered. So we've now got a rival, apparently. And I told you to address me as young mistress. Young mistress. D9. Oh, there's an Amazon parcel. It is quite literally an Amazon parcel. It's got the smile on it and everything. I assume I have to interact with this box. So, direct infiltration. Selection of items. Sort of thing. Could that filthy little troll sell perhaps some kind of black and white animal? The ownership of which violates international treaties. Perhaps the most delicious inside. One of those books father says I'm too young to read. Quite whoever interrupted my train of thought. Could you come out of the box maybe at least? It kind of looks weird on the floor here. Oh, well then. This is a dodgy individual. In all honesty, I shouldn't be surprised by this. I should have expected a foe as canny as you to break through my otherwise impenetrable stealth techniques. Okay, this confirms it. You are indeed worthy of being my rival. People just come into your shop and be like, you are my rival, apparently. I failed to introduce myself, of course. Monolithic item store chain, Big Bash. To be specific, I am the owner's only child and inheritor. Alouette is my name, remember it. Everyone calls me young Mistress Alouette. But you, oh my rival, shall have the privilege of calling me Lady Alouette. Big Bash. It's massive store chain with a capital stock of 15 billion picks and a yearly gross profit of 500 billion. That's here. I heard the commotion and came to see what was happening, but why are the two of you discussing Big Bash? I'm not really sure. Interesting, you also have a fairy, huh? Prime. What's up? Mistress, I see your attempts at infiltrations fails. Simply caught me off guard, overwhelmed by a cardboard box. That's a fairy. This one sure is sharp. You've got a problem with that kid. I mean, you hang out with one too, so what's the big deal? Call me Prime. You could say I'm Alu, the Mistress Guardian. Well, I'm Recettear and this is Tia. Nice to meet you. A real pleasure to meet you too, Bookworm. You chance referring to me? Psh, like anyone else here, I'd call that. Well, pleasure is mine then. We've introduced ourselves, I've got to head home now. Just go away, love. I'll be honest, go away. Yeah, I'm bored of your dialogue now. Meeting a hurricane in human form. Right, well. I'm going to save. saved. We've been playing for, yeah, nearly 2 hours now. So I'm going to leave it there for now. I might do a stream later on perhaps, or tomorrow, but I might do one later on depending on how I feel. I might not have the webcam on because I'm coughing right now. It's this lockdown, it's just not good for my health. So yeah, we'll see everybody later. Bye bye.